What's up, guys? It's your boy Surge Fusion, aka the Indian Samurai, and today I'm gonna talk about some late Halloween stories, but they're more like horror stories, they're kind of quite a little bit sketchy. But anyway, before we get into that, I just want to apologize for not uploading this past few days. I've been just enjoying my Halloween break, my fall break, just hang out with my friend, with my girlfriend, stuff like that. And to be honest, I'm kind of running out of story times because I'm not a story machine, and I won't fake them because of views. Because I'm real with you like that. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna explain a little more of that later in my video. So yeah, forward to that. But anyway, this all takes place like back in 2015, I would say. I was quite young at the time. I was maybe 5 or 6. And when you're 5 or 6, you don't really have any big responsibilities besides maybe keeping your toys in check, if you know what I'm talking about. Not making sure that they are not a mess. And some people at that age don't even get to do that. So my life at 5 or 6 was kind of nice, to be honest. You know, but anyway, one day I don't really remember the morning that well, but anyway, one day me and my mom and my brother came back, from the store, and me and my brother were actually, playing with those Beyblades back in the day. And the day went on pretty fine, and the night went on pretty fine. But anyway, and as the clock was approaching maybe 7 or 8, the power goes out. So no biggie, it was just a power shortage. But anyway, so yeah, and my mom at the time, I only have one mom. I was not like implied that I have more than one mom. But anyway, my mom at the time was sleeping in the sofa because she didn't wanna. I don't think she wanted to sleep in her and her boyfriend's bed because she got a boyfriend at the time. But anyway, we got a power shortage, and I wanted to sleep with my mom at the sofa because at the time when I was young I was quite clingy to my mom. Not to be embarrassed by that or anything. Be sure to let your parents know that you love them because they won't be there forever, so you should probably tell them that. No, not that they won't be there forever, but just that you love them and that you appreciate everything that they have done for you, even the bad. But anyway, so the power goes out, it goes completely dark, and I was just laying in the sofa with my mom, and I actually want to go to bed. And as our house were built up and set up, it was kind of to get to my mom and her boyfriend's bedroom. You had to go through like our kitchen, and at this time, being a small kid and everything, I didn't really want to wander in the dark, but I did so because, I wanted to go and sleep in the big bed because the sofa was quite not big at all, and my mom, kind of pushed me out of the sofa when I was sleeping. But anyway, so I go to, their bed, and I was standing at, the door before I entered their bedroom, and I look behind me, and I see a shadow figure. I see a full-on apparition. Or at least that's what I thought I was seeing. And I don't really have an explanation for that. And so I did what any 6 or 5-year-old would do if they saw something explainable in the dark and what they thought was quite scary. I ran and I screamed and shouted and woke everybody up. Everyone was up to check if I was okay. And I ran to my mom crying and said that I saw a shadow figure in the kitchen, and she believed me because my mom is kind of that person. But yeah, and to be honest, there isn't a moral to this story. The power came back the second in the morning, and I thought it was maybe Christmas or something because I think I remembered going to getting Christmas break that evening. But I was just a kid, so I don't really remember much of that day besides that thing. And to be honest, Maybe it was a ghost, maybe it was just a car driving by. I mean, I could have seen some other things. I don't really know, because I was quite young and I couldn't explain it at the time, and my mom apparently couldn't explain it. But anyway, I don't really remember more than that. And to be honest, I don't really believe in ghosts that much. But okay, so my next story time, I'm gonna do some, maybe one or two. So this is not like a super scary thing. It's just something that I've noticed. So some mornings, I go to school as usual. I actually have to walk like a mile or a kilometer or whatever the American thing for that is. And last week, the lights were out. It was completely black outside. So, I walked with a light, and I actually got a stick because, I want to defend myself. I do martial arts. So in case of something happening, but something didn't really happen. So maybe I was just, overreacting. But, as usual, I walked by that week, even though there was no street lights, and in the middle of like Wednesday's walk, my light died. So I was just in the dark with my phone light, and every time like a truck would pass by, it would light up the forest. I would see where I was, if there was any animals or anything like that. And I an owl actually ended up scaring me. So, yeah. But anyway, okay, let's continue to maybe another thing that I wanted to say, because it's Halloween, so I wanted to keep talking about a bit spooky things. So yeah, one day when I was coming home from my girlfriend, I take the bus, and I like hop off halfway, and then my foster parents come and pick me up in the car. But anyway, this day, particular evening, the bus driver ended up stopping at a station, what is it called, not a station, but a earlier point. So when it opened, there was just a black, dark road in front of me. And I thought about it, and I was like, fuck no, I'm gonna wait for my stop, because I don't want to get off earlier, and not, especially not when there's a dark road there, So yeah. And I hope you guys have had a happy Halloween, if you know what I'm talking about. Usually I would cut stuff like that out, start over, But I'm gonna keep that in because I'm a real one. And the future of my channel will probably be Call of Duty content. I'm thinking about that, and I really want to do some, some COD Zombie challenges, because that's where my passion is at. And if I have any more stories, I'll tell you guys. But anyway, this was just a lot of spooky stories, and maybe it's just some future plans for my channel. And if you guys enjoy, be sure to like the video and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video, probably COD related. Bye!